Nigerians, they spend about 9.5 trillion naira for 1 month for inside monthly expenses. Not be to buy investments. Monthly expenses. Expenses now what TBC they used to use leave. Every, the things where you need to use leave and move your life forward, like food, like water, like light, monthly expenses. The whole Nigeria, they spend 9.5 trillion naira. That will show you saying that the way we be say things don't cost rich. Now make people they spend this kind of money every month for inside to use, make sure say they maintain life. Easy. Well, for inside the top story, if you still here, say, Oga Buhari will be our president, don't promise, say, in knocking hand for chest, say, I go make sure, say, I live a safer Nigeria for now. No matter what happen, I go live a safer Nigeria. Well, all of this matter then go share inside our top story. And when that time reach, you go open phone line, make we hear from you. How all this matter them take do you for body? Because they say Python, where one snake, I mean a lizard, where one person see they turn to Python. But from there, we'll come work enter inside our first sedan talk segment when the time don't reach 8 o'clock. Because we get Emeka Ojoko, where he be saying a nepawahala.ng man. He go sit down to tell us, say, we hear say Abuja go get their first mega transformer. What's it be mega transformer? How Abuja won't use get them? What's it be the difference between mega transformer and other transformers than we do? You go know when the time reach, because I sure say you go like face that discussion when that time reach, because Emeka go day with us. So you coordinate all that matter one by follow. So you see the show pack well. Then when time don't reach 15 minutes, make it remain, make it knock 9 o'clock. Frank Fakbo go day here, and himself get a bonge guest. We go follow him day for inside the show today. And you know what Frank want to talk about? Dollar matter. Say dollar just they do up the hill, down the hill, up the hill, down the hill. Where dollar they go? Where dollar they carry us go? I mean they carry us go where we don't know. When that time reach, Frank will bring that conversation, because you go like know why dollar they important to you and me. Why the movement of dollar they important to you and me. When the time reach, you go like join that conversation, because you go kajad where. You see the show they packed as usual. All right, make I go take small tea, come back. I go begin bring on all the matter then wait on top of the show, one by follow. Now the Good Morning Naija show videos. Welcome.
The story never told before.
Let's go! Let's go!
From one of the most important characters in the history of humanity. And the pain for every loss turned him into a man with a spirit made of steel.
I promise you that there will not be a single soldier who doesn't remember what your brothers did on that mountain, wearing their honor for clothing and their courage for shoes.
A man who was passionate about life and about justice.
Our only purpose is the freedom of America, and that freedom must be above any personal hate.
Bolivar, showing Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Getting better school grades just got easier. Watch the lessons on Wazobia TV every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. You can also download the YouLesson app on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store.
Welcome home, Mom.
Meet Innocent Amanda.
Nice to meet you. Amanda Solis.
And the Santa Cruz brothers.
She's too young. She must have zero experience.
Well, I mean, I'm glad she's young. She'll have more initiative, more energy. Plus, forgive me for saying so, but she's pretty easy on the eyes, huh?
Who's that girl?
The nurse they brought over from the capital. The poor thing. She doesn't know what she's gotten herself into.
Hey, Amanda, come and have a drink with us, okay?
No.
Just try it. You're gonna love it. Relax, woman. We're not gonna bite you.
She's got one thing on her mind. Revenge.
I'm going to destroy their lives, one by one. So that when they hit rock bottom, they'll feel only pain and humiliation. And then they'll know how they made me feel.
Will her heart get in the way?
My greatest fear has always been that we'd have to face the consequences of what happened that night.
Amanda, showing Mondays to Fridays, 11 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Based on the basis, I dey sure say people go look say, waiting. This one na impersonator. You want to do like Big Chief, but Big Chief not dey, na me dey. And our elders them don't talk. And we go break am down so that everybody go understand the meaning went deep inside the talk where we say they talk. Make una check am on top of the screen again. Anu, and also Big Chief they talk. Anu, I beg paste am for the screen. The pidgin proverb for today na say, traffic when they vex driver, now they give gala seller joy. Make I take am again. Traffic when they vex driver, now they give gala seller joy. Make we just check what this thing mean. When we talk about traffic, we dey talk of the thing where we say it they stop the free flow of motor on top of road. Whether people they stop for front to pick people or something happen for front, we can make long line of motor day. Now what they call traffic. But you get people when they sell inside traffic. These people, now what they pray for be that. Because if all the cars, they move, boom, 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 they don't go get customer when they go sell to. So this one means say, all Sunday or Wendy. As they sweet some people, it they pain some people. It is very, very important. Make you understand, say for this life, everything they happen for a reason. If we voting bad people enter inside government, it go to sweet them, it go to pain us because the thing what we expect them to do, they no go do am. So if we want to make things go seriously wherever for inside this our country, now to put the right people inside government, make this our country move forward. Now here, my wisdom carry the thing reach. I don't know whether pray, now so Big Chief they talk. I don't know whether pray, go on add something. Join this discussion soon.
No addendum. The only thing wey dey my mind, I say I remember my governor live band.
Hey.
As they sweet them. Abi,
as they sweet us, they pain them.
I don't think I remember be that. All right, my people, we don't land on top.
But prepare not best before you go newspaper. This your dressing, be like say you get plan.
Yes.
You suppose just change your name to Press Sunita. Your poor for head begin to just
that. What's it they call that?
That's the black pom. That pom. Just put pom for there. I say make I appreciate you as Big Chief and then one no day. May no be like say I see better thing and not talk.
You know there is beauty in diversity, and I'm waiting with the trial Nigerians may they know. See beauty for diversity. So you can be whatever you want to be.
No problem.
This is 2022.
It makes sense.
All right, Boku Waka inside the newspaper this morning. The punch now don't land our front. Okay, you go to wonder. FG. ASU begin fresh showdown. Minister tackles lecturers. It can't be like a football match where they tackle person. But they go see her for page 25. Naira redesign targets looted funds. EFCC chairman, and they talk about it for page 11. Government planning guarantees for Nigeria-Ethiopia deal. Page 23. There one person go feel the wonder say why it be say minister say they continue with this deal when it be say court and other people don't talk. Say more about bricks more. Well, go read them out for page 23. How delays, costly court processes frustrate families' access to disease savings. They say how court processes are delayed. They make person where be say they don't die in family no fee get in money where the bank. You go check them out for page 16 and 17 of today Punch newspaper. Now we'll go to the matter where come out smoke where we're on top of the Punch this morning. Muslim tickets. Friends criticizing me. Lobbied for vice president's slot. Who said this and to whom? That's what my lecturer go talk that year. And Tinubu na day there. To whom they talk and to? You go find that when you read them. Page 2, now carry the matter. You get plenty riders. Tinubu meets Khan, says he didn't Islamize his family. He can't do such to Nigeria. Nigeria needs religiously neutral state, not a religious state. Association advises federal government. Next president must ensure a good balance between Muslims, Christians, and so association talk. Well, if you go read the rest of the matter there, see picture where they speak, or cut at them anyhow. You can see task force for there. Waiting a right under officials of the Lagos State Task Force during a raid on commercial motorcycle operators, Okada, at Abulegba, Lagos. On Wednesday will be yesterday, and I saw you do the photo credit in Lagos State Task Force. Other matter where they ground there, APC, IU disagree over bid to win Lagos State. Page 8, carry 11 cultists nabbed for terrorizing Lagos neighborhood. You for page 5, and surrender mandates if APC loses. Parties tell Buhari. All right, page 12. Carry that matter.
Plenty things, plenty for our newspaper.
True.
But we'll take them one after the other. Beginning first from the picture when they're the front page of the newspaper. According to the Lagos State Task Force, they say this na the motorcycle when we say we go call it impound from the people where they do illegal work for Abulegba area of Lagos. But one thing when you go reason and say if the motorcycle where they impound plenty like this, the people when they do this business, they're plenty. You can ask yourself, say, okay, as you don't collect the motorcycle from these people now, what do you want to make the people them they do? Because you understand, say, this motorcycle when they drive, now pay as you go. As you carry the person one trip, the person go pay. Maybe you go use that one top up fuel, send money go house, or buy food chop to get strength to continue that particular business. So now you get one talk where they use they describe Lagos. They will say Lagos now mega city. In fact, you get governor when come that time come talk say won't carry Lagos from mega to smart city. And some people don't argue say if transportation they very very important given the population and how people they move from one point to the other, you need to invest in that transportation. Unfortunately, the way when our road networks they, the way when the transport sector they inside of Nigeria, and the way when we say people they live for different parts, it's very very difficult to use the modernized system. Now, why government gets the interest of the Nigerian people, in this case, the Lagos people at heart, by ensuring say them put the right things in place, they need to understand, say, you know, if they use the thinking of New York inside Abulegba. Prep, are you with me? You suppose shout. You suppose shout.
Don't leave me.
You know,
thinking of New York
inside Abulegba. You know if it work. Now, why we understand, say your plan now, say you won't move the state forward. You go move the state forward at your own pace. Now, why it be say, if person they teach small pikin, you'll get patience. Aside from the fact, say, some things will distract them. The capacity to use carry everything at once go there hard. So you go come down to their level, they explain small. So why we understand, say, the state won't move forward. The state need to understand, say, now step by step. You don't go jump any step. If you jump any step, you go miscalculate and you go fall. So I beg, as they do this one, may they also balance them so that it go cushion the effect of the pressure when we say these people go feel. But we don't get more people when we go throw them into the unemployment market. No, I don't think anybody go pray, say, the kind work when you want they do for this life to use sustaining family, not to they drive Okada. But unfortunately, the reality of people based on what they face, now it be so. Do you know that some of the people they drive this Okada, they be graduates, they go school, but make it not be like as they don't get work, they fold their arms. Now it make them they do what they do. So as government, they gradually they face this business out. Make them they ensure say we get situation where people will be investors, people put money inside the state. Those when they qualified go fit work. Even if na factory work where we say na power now we need. That person is supposed to channel that energy when they use the drive under the sun into other things when they're productive, and then we go improve our transport sector so that wahala no go there. I believe say that one don't sufficiently address that particular problem. Why would they give kudos to government? It's very, very important. Make government also they consider the people when they live inside the state and their reality.
With those few points of yours, you get another matter we
you get another matter when I want to discuss. And that matter get to do with the 11 cultists them.
Okay.
Make I focus on human angle for this particular story. So now if you check the picture, the red, the one where we say you get red paint. If you look those people and you use your wisdom, calculate their age, you go see say they be young boys. Or they be small pikin. Now ask yourself, say, why it be say cultism to some people now escape, or cultism to some people now waiting with their life ambition. Now, because of say these people not get other means, and this is not making any excuse or any justification for criminality. But if you don't give person option, the one will be like saying at the best, now the person go embrace. Why we will get young people will be say if they wake up, they know they think of what they use their sense do to use add value to society. But now what they cause problem inside society. Who goes? Now if people what they do inside society. Now because of say young people go wake up, now go over 2.5. Person go there for World Cup when never starts. He don't predict who go win World Cup. Don't put 500 naira. One use and win 58 million. How is that possible? So as a society, we need to invest in human capital. No, he said these young people, given our population, that they'll be the future of this country. Access to education, access to skill acquisition, access to the very best life. Now you go make this person, they look, say, where person they call and talk, say, mo will enter inside bush, mo will go join court, because it will make you strong man. The person will tell you, say, something must be wrong with you.
All right, I don't hear him. Now we'll enter inside the Daily Sun. Maybe the next stop we get this morning from top of the newspaper. Southern Middle Belt Forum knocks Soludo over attacks on Obi. It is for page 27. If you go check them out, it be like this matter never ends so far. ASU, FG insist on no work, no pay. It is for page 28. And the matter we gather weight well on top of the Sun this morning. Atiku outlines 5 focus areas as Tinubu meets Khan. You go see the things and where the PDP candidate tells editors he will form government of national unity, already prepared framework for restructuring, because it's still the talk say it must restructure. I won't run my administration on religious bias, where that matter still day here. So if you go check them out for page 6 and 28 of today's edition of the Daily Sun newspaper. All right. More matter with the drama as PDP members sweep venue of APC presidential campaign flag of angels. Hey, wait, what's in the happen? Say it's symbolic action to right state of party's aura. Hey, page 6, carry on. Gunmen kill 9 family members in Plateau village. Governor orders security to fish out perpetrators. Page 4, carry on. UK channels $100 million to women-owned businesses in Nigeria. You be woman, you get business. This matter supposed to interest you well. Check them out for page 25. Osun Tribunal compels INEC to produce Adeleke certificates. Nomination form. Refuses to dismiss petition. Page 29. Get that matter there. So if you go check them out, be like say that matter never end. This is a picture where they speak. Okay, I go let Meku talk about the picture later. We need united Nigeria. Wike insists PDP reconciliation will be based on equity, fairness, and justice. No matter where they ground, I'll leave a safer country next year. Oga Buhari, they tell Nigeria, and approves 134.7 billion naira for military veterans. That's what it used to be. Tinubu, Umahi, APC governors unveil Ebonyi Governors Lodge in Abuja. It is for page 3.
Make we talk about money when they spend well and money when they waste. Make I start with the one where we say then they waste. They say the presidential candidate of the APC governors and the governor of Ebonyi State then go unveil the Governors Lodge of Ebonyi State when they inside Abuja. You can ask yourself, say, what in concern state when they the southeast of Nigeria and the state when they the north central when they inside Borno, Nigeria. It is really very, very heartbreaking. Yes, it is heartbreaking. Because you ask yourself, say, okay, as you don't get Governor's Lodge, they call it Governor's Lodge. That one means, say, now they are the governor. It just be like the house of the governor for inside Abuja. Ask yourself, say, why governor when be say you get your own state, go get lodge for inside Abuja?
Not be standard practice because almost every state get their own lodge.
Almost which state? Standard. When we say something now, standard practice.
For Nigeria, now they talk.
No, you know if you use Nigeria as you know go use Nigeria as the standard.
Okay.
You get what they call global best practices. I go speak English today. Global best practices. That one means say now something when they obtainable for where people they use their head. Global best practices. Repeat after me. Global best practices. Unfortunately, inside the Borno, Nigeria, bad things they smell. And now those things now one they use. If they give you breakdown of how much they spend to build this lodge, you go know how many schools it go build. You go know how many primary health centers it go build. You go know how many inner city roads the thing go build. And see.
But the governor won't come out though. This lodge, in personal lodge, now being at the states, go come get them.
They say now Ebonyi State Governor's Lodge.
At the time where you won't come out.
At the time where you won't come out. Maybe you won't leave legacy for the person who won't come.
Okay.
So that one go there. But we not really need that. Okay. Especially if you check, say, for the top 10 states. when they pour inside the border Nigeria, a boy follow inside. A boy there there. Go ask yourself, say, why you be said that this money you want to build Governor's Lodge? Now, Governor's Lodge go get gate man. Because gate man go there. Governor's Lodge go get cleaner. Because somebody go the cleaner. Governor's Lodge go get Mopo. Mopo go there. Like Governor's Lodge.
Now, employment.
That's Ebonyi State in Abuja. Employment for who? Talking about the impact when it for make. I want make Nigerians see you today now. Whether you they talk true or you don't want to talk true.
How?
What would you rather? Use this money build Governor's Lodge or use that build primary school? No, talk me Nigerians see. As if you say you dress like India today. But no, whether you be Nigerian or you be Indian. Talk.
Preferences differ.
Preferences.
If na me, I go use and build school.
Yes.
I go use and build healthcare.
Yes.
Especially as we get high maternal mortality rates inside Nigeria.
Yes.
But you see, as they sweet them, they pain us.
Exactly.
As they sweet us, they pain them.
Now,
so preference they differ.
The reason why this thing not be personal preference now because of say not be your money. Because it's not from in pocket build the lodge. It's from the pocket of the state. So when we talk about personal preference now, the preference supposed to be the one who go impact the people where we say, now their pockets you the commodity from. I say, make I talk this one. Make people not feel like say, you see this one, you come on high. Then we go talk about the one where we say that they spend well. Oga President don't talk, say, by the time when they come out as president on the 29th of May, 2023, saying go leave country when they safer. I for like say amen. But this kind of thing not be amen that they talk. He must follow action because the Bible says that faith without work is dead. As you they prophesy, they use mouth, they talk up. They hope say angel when they pass go carry the thing. You need to also show working. One of the good working way in don't show that say military veterans, you don't pay them. Veteran a person will be say he don't serve, he don't do well, he don't come out. For several years, these people don't they complain, say then they treat them anyhow. But now, Oga President don't give approval. Oga President, thank you. God bless you. As somebody will be say you be former military man, I did very sure say you go know how the thing they be. After you don't serve your country and you know collect what you suppose, what you deserve. Now, no be to release. No be to release because for this country, we they release. And when we release finish, it will come cause problem. As you don't release, it's very, very important. Make you ensure, say, the people when this matter concern, he reach their hand and they use them well. It's very, very easy to create communication channel with these people. They get group. Reach out to them. Make them confirm with the amount. Say, okay, that release, when you release, the money, it don't enter their hand. Thank you.
All right, make we enter inside the Guardian newspaper will be our next stop and maybe our final stop today. Guardian, they are the months like this. 2 Nigerian athletes face 10-year jail terms in US for wire mail fraud. All right, go read them for PCC 3. Gunmen slay 9 family members in Plateau State. Declining sperm count raises human extinction concerns. What's in the decline the sperm count? Go check them out for page 4. It day for page 4. Article faults APC's loop-sided appointments. Says PDP will form government of national unity. It day for page 3. And then with the matter where say common smoke where 99 days to election, CSOs seek sanctions against excuse me. CSOs seek sanction against underage voting duplication in INEC register. Make I take them again. CSO seeks sanction against underage voting duplication in INEC register. It plenty here. Development not surprising. Erring staff will be sanctioned. INEC vows. Don't make Nigeria a problem for West Africa. Electoral Forum chair warns politicians. And then WACSI 2023 poll test of Nigeria's democratic strength. That one at the matter them we did here. And then picture where they speak. You will see people don't they go check out their name for voter registration. You don't go check your own, your name they there, all right? At the matter where they there. Voters checking INEC register for their details before voting. Voters checking INEC here, and so it be. Then this matter where they grant FG has to face off. Well, we don't take them before, so you don't already see them. Finally, Tinubu meets Khan. Allays same-faith ticket fears is still there here. Crisis looms in Ekiti House of Assembly 24 hours after election of new speaker. What's it make crisis called the loom? Loom, now the surname of the crisis, you go know when you read them out for the page 5 of today Guardian newspaper. Chikudi.
Prepare sharp. Make I start with this talk when they say finally Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of APC, don't meet with the leadership of the Christian Association of Nigeria. Yesterday, he be meet with the leaders of CAN, led by Archbishop Daniel Ukoh, and he can't tell them, say, that Muslim vice presidential candidate, when he choose, say, he not choose them because of, say, he not like Christians, or he won't do Christians them unton. He say for his own family, yo, in wife. You know, say wife an assistant pastor. I don't know whether they don't promote her now, but she be assistant pastor. And he say all children too, they be Christians. Say if they vote based on religion inside the whole family, he go lose. And if he never force them to become Muslims, I won't take force Nigerians. One particular religion on top of Nigerians. He can also talk, say the reason why he choose Alhaji Kashim Shettima now because of say he check the problem when Nigeria they face. He weigh the thing. He can talk, say he go need person when we say together then go fit solve this problem because the problem of poverty, infrastructural decay, insecurity, and many problems when Nigerians they face. In us be the Lord be with you and with your spirit or Allah. Say, now idea, now they go you solve the problem. But some people go they tell him say, make him talk true. Make him talk true. Say, the thing not balance at all. He can't talk. Say, see, these people they tell me say, may I talk true. Many of them come meet me. They tell me say, I beg, make I be your vice presidential candidate. He say he no agree. Notable among these names, although he no name them, but the news story people throw their name inside. Now Babachi Lawal, that one we use plenty money cut grass. I don't even know how they think.
And that one carry first for this campaign of against Muslims.
I don't even know how you take get mind. Stay you where you use big money cut grass. I don't know how you take get mind. Well, that's off. I'm gonna leave her. Yakubu Dogara, that one too. I don't know how you take, but we'll just leave her. But he just talk say, they Islamize anything. I won't beg Nigerians. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar to go meet Khan. Dr. Peter Obi go meet Khan. Other presidential candidates too, they go meet Khan. But think Khan. All these people when they go meet Lagos Business School, go this debate, go that debate, they meet Khan. Who can do it to move Nigeria forward? And what we suppose they think? Do your research, find out. 18 people now in the contest to be president. Check their track record. Once you put their name for Google, everything about them will come out. Begin they read. Then importantly, not the only president will they vote for. 28 states now elections will happen for governors and also for the State House of Assembly for 36 and those who will represent us for National Assembly. It is in your hands, Nigerians. It is in your hands.
You don't hear what you could talk. All these people when they meet can, who can do it? Under who can do it not, make a leave you, make you can respond to this who can do it not. When the time Rachel will enter inside our top story segment right now. Chukudi, thank you so much as you follow us, Sidan. We'll go take a small break, come back, enter inside our top story, we'll go open phone line, make we hear from you. How all this matter where you don't see now take do you for body. Now the Good Morning Naija should be this when they come back.
You and your hair go through a lot. The heat, rain, chaos. It's a non-stop war against total breakdown. But just like you, your hair can stay strong no matter what. Mega Growth Break Free Daily Leave-In Strengthener for all hair types is infused with a unique blend of natural oils and conditioning proteins that helps protect your hair. Mega Growth Break Free.
Who you they do? Oh God, when? God, am I a spoon? As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk. So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men. So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive. What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who don't get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure waiting they work for her, no they work go. Take care of yourself and
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top Wazobia Max TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when?
God, am I a spoon?
As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk. So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men. So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive.
What is that? Whether
whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who no get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure, waiting they work for her, no they work for her. Go. Take care of yourself and...
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top Wazobia Max TV.
So they careful who you they do.
Ogbonge broadcast journalist, Uncle Jimmy Disu.
This government has failed, by my own estimation.
Person when we say, when it come to news work, he be senior man.
The level of suffering in this country. Vote for the person who will improve your life, because after this 2023, there will be no excuses.
For talking, he be senior man.
They know that the man has difficulty. From health challenge to name it, it is there for you to see. The world has changed. That's why I tell you that people don't think, they don't think deeply. This election will go happen, go be baba. Like, it go be baba.
We deserve a round of applause. Yes. T-Day today. And this, now I say they are.
Aside Hot Friday special with Jimmy Disu live every Friday, 7 p.m. on top Wazobia Max TV.
God, am I a spoon?
As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk.
So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men. So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive. What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our... Yes, so that enter inside our top story segment. Now we'll go open phone line, make we hear from you. All this matter where you don't see on top the front page of newspaper, how then take do you for body, talk your own. Go talk, say make it talk your own, make it no give you chest bone. Release what's in your chest, where your chest for no pain you. All right, make we begin enter the matter then one by follow because them plenty. I will just give the headline them, we'll go add the flesh them, then we'll go begin interpreting like Joseph the interpreter. All right, Nigerians, they spend 9.5 trillion naira every month on living expenses. As I see this matter, it just be like say, call my name without calling my name. Now be this matter like this. So, and then the next matter where they grant, I will make sure say I live a safer Nigeria. That's what Buhari don't talk. And Chukwudi said we don't add the flesh inside that matter. Panic as policemen take over Ekiti Assembly. Wait, make I just add the small flesh sharply because Chukwudi is still there with me inside studio, so you go feel help to also break them down one by fellow. So the National Bureau of Statistics don't talk say Nigerians they spend a whopping 9.51 trillion naira on household expenses monthly. They can say according to the Bureau, Nigerians they continue to face high cost of goods and services where they lead to household expenses. We don't make household expenditure don't reach 57.1 million naira in the first 6 months of the year. sorry, 57.1 trillion naira, beg your pardon, in the first 6 months of the year. So if you divide that money, it be say 1 month will be about 9.51 trillion naira. The contract say they revealed according to the NBS data for the country's gross domestic product by the expenditure and income approach. I would like leave this matter make Chukudi break and down because make it not be like saying only me talk. I mean, no, I don't tell on and say monthly income and monthly expenses. Now, what's not be investments where you do. Not be monthly expenses, not be money where you use invest, not be money where you use buy a house, not be where you even use buy TV. Explain to them.
So living expenses, now money when we say you know if you run from. Now billing. Now billing when now you know if you postpone them, now billing when must stay with you. And this thing now monthly. It is really very, very unfortunate, say, for plenty families inside the Borno Nigeria that they deal with financial pressure. What if they even they very heartbreaking and say what you deal with for January, no be what you go deal with for inside February. If for January you see pepper, for February you go see shaggy. For Wednesday, your eye go say when. It just be like say every time when person go market come back, things don't change and things don't dey very, very different. To find solution to this problem, no be something will go happen overnight. But if you dey anticipate, say these problems go come, you go fit put down the pressure when people they deal with. And prepare if we even check them, the greatest pressure when Nigerians they face, now what they go put for inside the amount. Because that thing is something where we say every day you must spend money on top. House rent is something where you they pay once a year. But that food where you they chop, you must chop them. Now what if they are breaking and say the money where you use buy tomatoes this weekend, not be waiting you go use buy them the next weekend.
Chuku, the tomato too far fuel. The money where you buy fuel this week, fuel where you be saying would they spend a lot of money on top subsidy for. You know the amount where they go for subsidy. The money where you buy fuel this week, you know be waiting to go buy them next week.
Most likely.
Next thing they will come tell you talk say NNPC do this one, do that one. It is very sad. But now where would they be this also? So make a move to the next one where they ground. Chuku be don't touch light them. As he be say Oga Buhari don't talk. Say he go make sure say he leave a safer Nigeria before he come out for inside office in 2023. Talk this one as he be say they give assurance during the emblem appeal launch for inside the 2023 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration. He can't talk say for inside the council chambers of the presidential villa. Now there they talk Chukudi.
Like we talk now, we say no be to just talk. Now you go show working. The truth be say when it come to our security people, even though they face some challenges, their minds they there say they won't ensure say our country they safe. Make people feel sleep with their two eyes closed. And in fairness, this government of President Muhammadu Buhari don't give them plenty support. But support no they finish. Support now continuous. Because if these bad guys, then they think of ways to make our life very, very difficult. Our security people, then when they come out, raise their hand, say they go do everything to ensure say we very, very safe. But we give them all the support, give them everything what they need to see, say they solve our problems.
All right, so the next matter where they ground, we'll see her for paper, but we'll be just jump and pass because we feel like it's a family problem, but it don't come with us here again. That one as it concern the Ekiti State House of Assembly. As we hear say right now, they don't shut down the House of Assembly. Fear of say, it be like say some kind bad guys won't come cause bad men inside the House of Assembly. They say armed policemen don't be stationed at strategic locations for inside the house to prevent the purported invasion and breakdown of law and order, in my governor's voice. Law and order. All right now. Staff of the assembly, come they talk, say they see people just trooping up and down, but say they munu talk or say they no fit talk, may they no know their name. Say it be like say they hear, say we get fear happen. Now me police don't fool everywhere. What's in they happen?
You see, this situation for inside the Ekiti State House of Assembly, now point out to the fact, say, politicians them go do anything when they feel do, even at the detriment of the work when they come, they can't do. You know, say them in do election because the person when they there before you buy. Now, as they do election, the election they very, very close. Make I no use very, very close. It they close. And the reason why I say it they close now, say the person when win get 15 votes. The person when contest against that person when win, the person get 10 votes. Now, if person look and say the difference now 5. 5 supposed to be something where we say plenty. But unfortunately, because of the way we say politicians then they 5 not plenty, because it's very, very easy to convince that 5 to come your side and even get new people to come join them.
So we don't even get better make I go take this call. Make we go take Monday call, we'll go come back. Hello, good morning, Monday. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Chukwudi, good morning.
I greet you, my brother, Monday.
For the first time, Gary.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for saying the truth all the time.
Thank you.
Now, let me go straight to the point. Umayi, the commission, the open house for Abuja, when Ebonyi people are suffering. Is that the right thing? Can't he build that house in Ebonyi? He's living now. God knows how much we put on the budget that he used to build that house. Then let's go back to Kans. Tinubu finally made Kans. They should have asked him who are the first people that came on the day of unveiling. Are they? And he should tell us those people that came. Let us know those people that came. The other one is that he is saying that Shettima is the best. Does it mean no Christian beside Bobacha and the former speaker, no Christian in the north that he can pick? He has not told us the truth. There is something behind. I remember the time they told all the GOs to step down. They didn't succeed. Maybe this is the time they will implement it. All the GOs will step down. Let's watch and see. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, make I take a few messages. I'm Michael from Lagos. The APC government has failed us. They spent money anyhow without any meaningful things. God do. Oh, I'm not going to talk that way. We say God go do them. Thank you so much. Look, we shall go take Jerry call. Jerry, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, I want to talk about our president who is saying we'll leave Nigeria
safer
before he come out. You know, it get us this politician go dey talk, he will just dey laugh. We have 100 days to go to election. If you come the one that say, see, the practical part of it, they say, make them travel Kaduna-Abuja road or Abuja-Kaduna road. We go no say na true then talk. You understand? You know, you get as person go hold reach, you go come they talk like say what is they talk with all this strange to young people.
Thank you.
Which is not real.
Thank you, Jerry. Daniel, the callers from Lagos State. Daniel,
Hello?
good morning. Hello, Daniel.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Go ahead. Would they hear you?
I should go ahead and talk.
Yes, go ahead, Oga Daniel.
Okay. I wanted to say good morning to Oga Chukudi and Prepre.
I greet you, Oga Daniel.
Good morning, Oga Chukudi and Prepre.
We dey greet you. Talk your mind.
Good morning.
Okay, Oga Chukudi, please, there's this question I want to ask you. This your English you defined this morning, global best practices. Please, what has it got to do with the food commodities in the market? Because you go to the market today, you buy tomato 3 naira, the next day you buy it 5 naira, the next day you buy it 15 naira. Does that have anything to do with global practices that you spoke this morning?
Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. You go on responsibly because another person.
Make we take the other call.
All right. Hello. Good morning.
People of God.
Good morning, Sister Woman Miriam. Welcome.
Thank you very much. My dad was to go and
then go here. Thank you.
Back to the matter. Food stuff. In fact, it's depressing. So many homes are going through a lot. That is why anybody you see on the way, just say how are you and pass. Because everybody is going through a lot. Food stuff is on another level. Everything is just expensive. And the one he had the impetus to go and build a house, to go and commission a house in Abuja. Does he live in Abuja? Is he the governor of Abuja in the first place? Why his home is still on fire? Some of them cannot go to farm because the headsmen are on their case. And he's busy going to open a house in Abuja. What business does he have with Abuja in the first place? This is a lesson to the electorate. This is a big lesson. Go and collect your PVC. You can change this thing. It's in your hands. God bless us all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Make I quickly address what Oga Daniel don't talk. Now, when I talk about global best practices, now the conversation will concern the governor of Borno State. And the fact say, at this time, when I give the breakdown of the top 10 states inside the Borno Nigeria, where we say poverty, they cause them, they show them shege. He carry money, go build governor's lodge for inside Abuja. Now, what's have been a talk with that? But make a link with what you don't talk about rising cost of food prices and global best practices. You go know say for inside the Borno Nigeria, when it comes to food, with the get season, some people go tell you say, na corn season, na mango season. You know, say for country when serious, they don't they get season. The reason why they don't get season is because say they get storage facilities. To store means say you don't collect them, you don't keep them well. So round the calendar year, people will get access to them. Unfortunately, for inside the Borno Nigeria, what will they consider as agriculture? Not be so agriculture be. Will they give farmers money because you get some people where they collect money from them. So it's very, very important. Make us we invest in agriculture. We invest in other things. As they plant yam for Benue, yam supposed to enter inside Lagos today, and people go buy yam at cheap rates.
So in other words, the global best practices no reach our food prices.
We know the things when they consign good things for inside this country. We know they apply.
All right, no could take Grace call. Hello, good morning. Abi Amaka.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
I want to talk about 3 things.
Go ahead.
The first one is now this food. Tomato. Before, have you used 1.5 makes 2 for my house? Now 4,000 no reach am. Because tomato I buy 500 last week. Today now, I want buy tomato now 1,000. So the cost of living is increasing. Secondly, Ebonyi State, this is why they want to crucify P2B. They say it's too stingy. Waiting concern Ebonyi State for Abuja. Sharing the office for them. Now there they give her the work, make it go do. This is what we're supposed to put in place. Before you vote, you go shine your eyes. Another thing, our president say he want ensure safe Nigeria. What thing they do for 8 years? You see, when you don't spoil for 8 years, they want to take 6 months, correct her. Some people say our government, our politicians, na scam. May they go. At that abroad where they always go, may they go learn something. May they know they go there, say they want to go there, go enjoy themselves. May they even do something so that those Oyibo self go come here, come enjoy themselves.
Thank you.
That one I might take.
Thank you so much, Amaka. Marvelous, the callers from Edo State. Marvelous, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Secretary.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Good morning, Ogachukudi.
I greet you, Marvelous.
Please, I want to ask, should I say PVCs don't come out, have you?
Yes, no.
Okay. Now, I did transfer of units since March. They said, okay, to the end of October. Now, I went to the Secretariat in October, the second back November. Now, I went November, the second back next month. I don't understand how these people planning or trying
You
to
still
do.
get your temporary slip when they give it to you, collect them.
Yes.
You know what thing you go do? Try and make sure say you snap that temporary slip so that you no go wash out.
Okay.
Make you keep the figure way down, snap and continue till they go until they give you. And what thing you go do
Okay,
with that?
no problem.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Sorry,
Thank
no
you very
vex.
much. No
You see the
problem.
matter.
If they make person belle sweet, say, if you check the way when our callers them don't react to this issue, make I stay with the last two, Amaka and Marvelous. You go no say now women. You understand? It's very, very important. Make they get more people when go they participate for everything we concern about Nigeria. The way when Amaka break down the things when they inside our news story, whether you agree or disagree with our opinion, you go see say a person will be say he reason the matter where can't think am, can't talk am.
All right, look, we shall probably take this call. I've been a gift to the callers back. Grace. Grace, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Grace.
Good morning, Grace. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome.
Good morning.
I greet you, Grace.
Well done for this good work that you do.
Thank you very much.
I beg, the first thing I want to talk about now, this Wazobia, now they do very, very well.
Thank you.
I don't know whether our government, they hear this complaint. All this time, when I go, they give us opportunity to tell them how they pay us, how they do us, but they know they listen to us. They don't want to hear.
They hear. Trust me.
They're not. Okay,
they hear.
They hear. Why we know they see positive action? We are not they seeing anything. We know they see. My husband is a military personnel. I was buying bag of rice 9,000. Until now, we are still buying. I'm buying rice 45,000. The same salary they are still paying. So they want us to live. How? So they know they hear with our pain. Okay, look at what the Ebonyi State governor go do. That's if you build them for Ebonyi State. It will benefit people. The security will go there, that the state people go enjoy them. For this one, now they carry them go do for Abuja, and some Ebonyi people go they clap hand for them. So it's painful. It's painful. Now they do good work.
Thank you.
Done.
Thank you, Grace. Thank you so much.
What I want Nigerians understand now, say, if you they spend money on behalf of people, you need to think of the things when they're important to those people. We don't talk here say, not be saying a bad thing to go build governor's lodge. But if you check them, if you weigh the thing, you go maintain what you don't build for there. Now, will you rather continue to dey spend money for where? Because, for example, if you are the governor of Ebonyi State, it is expected say you go dey live inside Ebonyi State. They do things inside Ebonyi State. Wow. Who go come there the governor's lodge? Maybe when you travel, go Abuja, now there you go stay. But ask yourself, how many days you go spend there in comparison to the number of days when you go there inside Ebonyi State? Then if you can't do what they call scale of preference, the things when they important pass. For example, if you see pikin when they cry, what is the important? Not be to come begin they do anything. Now to do what go make the pikin stop to they cry first.
All right, make we take this call from Jos. Hello, good morning.
It's Chukwudi from Jos.
Chukwudi, welcome.
Good morning. This is my first caller.
Lobbied. Welcome. Why you talk your mind?
Please, I beg, help me.
Wait. Chukwudi not even fit talk in mind. Sorry. So sorry. Make I look some messages sharply. My name is Abraham Otachi from Agato Kingdom. That's how you talk. You know Agato for Borno State. You say people that vote this government power into power in 2015 and 2019, the people are very big. They made a very big mistake. Come 2023, Nigerians need to do the right thing. Good morning. Let's get it right now. So you talk. Mommy Precious, they call us from Ogun State. Mommy Precious, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
I agree to Mommy Precious.
See, what thing does the city say? It be like say our government, they not get anybody for mind. They not get people interest. Okay, Borno State governor, this thing when you go build for Abuja, we tell me say that man get the people interest for heart, and they do this. And Borno State they very poor. We they see their people. Some of them said, if you go Ebonyi State, I don't go that place before. This place, they're very bad. And this man get this mind. They don't get our interest for heart. May God just take power from the hands of strong men for this country. God collect power from them. We are tired. They don't get us for heart. You don't too much. Waiting happen.
Thank you.
God help us from there.
Thank you, Mommy Precious. All of us on this can know the inside. We'll get somebody with the call us from Mowe inside Ogun State. Make we know what your name be. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning. This is Moses.
Monday.
Moses.
Oh, Moses, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, I come from Mowe.
All right, go ahead. Tell us your mind.
Yeah, what I want to say, now the man will go meet Khan. That will not be the first thing to do now. Nigerians are supposed to sit down, think of ways who will help Nigeria move forward. Those are the things we're supposed to look. Now, age. Number one, age. Not be the people who go they carry our money, go abroad every time, go they treat themselves. And I hear one doctor talk the other time, say maybe people who don't pass 70 years old. In the next 30 minutes, no be way, then go sleep. And that kind of people won't go put for presidency. I bet me again wise up.
Thank you.
Me then wise up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, back to messages. Best Noble from Bujumbura talk say, on a good morning, my Wazobia people, Anti-Prepre and Chukwudi on a look sharp this morning. Now Chukwudi look sharp pass.
Thank you.
PDP and APC are like a student who attended Lagos Poly for ND and finished him HND at Oko Poly. Same students, same certificate, but different school names. Make we try new students this time around. That's so you talk.
This analogy, is deep, and it really shows how people don't use eyes look education inside the border Nigeria. Unfortunately, if government no invest in education, we not go get sweet mind.
Richard, they call us. Richard, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, first time caller.
Congratulations. Today we are not tie rapper for dance for you. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning. So, my sister, I want to contribute about this thing where governor of Ebonyi State.
Okay.
They know what when Peter Obi there for Anambra for the governor's lodge for Anambra. You get the way to do them, even the way to Abuja. Even the time where they say this comes to Anambra.
Hello. Hello, Richard. Is still there? All right, sorry. Bill, I say don't go make a look whether I go run through some messages sharply. Helen from Anambra City talks, good morning, my people. Precious and Chukudi. It is imperative for federal government to pay the arrears of ASU now to avoid another wahala. I believe ASU is justified because if some senators collect their full salaries when they are absent during plenary sessions, ASU should be paid full. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. And so you used to talk, Helen. I'm going to quickly take Dixon call. We'll come back. I know say you would like to talk for inside that matter. Dixon, good morning.
Good morning.
Well done.
My dear sister.
My brother, welcome.
Sure, precious for sure.
Welcome, Dixon.
Sure for sure. Sure for precious. Good morning, my brother Chukudi.
I greet your guy, Dixon.
Thank you, my brother. This issue of Dave Omai. Dave Omai, I'm from Ebonyi State. In Ada, after it was out to local government. This man used one single lane, take media separator and divide it to make it as if it's a dual carriage. Low shoulder. Then he sees this money. He instead of him to use this money and make that very road to become standard. He used it to go and put it in Abuja. That is why I use the agenda to go to Tinubu that which he can. This man, that is why I do tell them, even if you import Oyibo man from abroad to come become the presidential candidate of APC. This group is that very man cannot even do anything for this country because this group of people called APC, they are very wicked. I never knew the planet that they brought this type of group of people to come and just jeopardize the economy and the system of every nation. They came with nepotism, segregation, discriminations, religious bigotry. I don't know. So please,
thank you,
all
Dixon.
I'm just saying, we all should be wise and vote wisely.
Thank you, Dixon.
Switch mouth that would.
Thank you, Dixon. It is important make we know say anything where any caller talk, now your own opinion be that or you know in any way they associated or get today involved with waiting Wazobia opinion or mindset be. But talking about Ebonyi State before you answer Asumata Shapali, I've been think say now one of the best performing governors for the East because a lot of people be the hail and say maybe the governor we don't do good pass for inside the East. Waiting can they go?
So the thing with performance now say as then they rate them with how they affect the people. So for example now, if I buy fine clothes for my children and I know invest in their education, if they wear these fine clothes come out, people go they hail them. But if they call open mouth, instead of me they say they call they say B. Now that time you call look say it just be like say na maranero pempetanazu. It they fine for face, but when the thing call no substance inside. Now people don't talk about how it don't give Abakaliki and some other local government facelift. Say maybe build a flyover, build roundabout, do decoration and some other things. But people don't talk say the humans when supposed benefit directly. They know they benefit. For example, since they created the state for 1996, reach now, you feel looks okay. Now state when they're young. But if you go they check countries where we say they're very, very poor. Some when we say they create that same time, at least they don't even push, go up. But you still there inside that category. Not be just because now he go complete in term, but you don't get two people who don't do eight years before him. The question now, what those people don't do? Now, why is it very, very important for the governorship elections? For Nigerians to know, say, these 28 states, anywhere where you they live, you too must get say. Not be when your pot of soup mix, you begin to call the president when they Abuja. He get things when we say they expect of state governments, all those who are inner city roads, the local government and the state government, when they fail for their responsibility, some of them, they hide under federal government, make it be like, say, federal government don't do anything. When they get their own responsibilities to do and they don't fail.
So the ASU matter we held in to get anything to...
The ASU matter, they're very, very unfortunate because as it is like this now, from what the minister don't talk, he don't they very, very clear, say, there's no going back. Remember, say, ASU been threatening, say, then go do things to create awareness. He get one point where they even talk, say, they even cancel the entire semester. So if it be say some people will not go do a particular level, then go just move, go the next level. Hopefully, it no go result in that one.
Be the quality of our education, either won't happen. All right, my people, now the size of our package with this on top of the top story segment, because right now, World Bar break, make we go enter inside the next discussion. The next part we want to talk about now mega transformer. What it be mega transformer? What's it be the importance of this one where we don't carry land now for Nigeria? As Abuja won't get the first mega transformer for inside Nigeria. Mr. Emeka Ojoko will be power.ng person. He go there inside here to help us touchlight that matter, break and down for us on by follow. After this break, stay with us. Thank you, Chukudi.
You're welcome, Pepe.
Thank you. Will they come back?
I want to share my face be for this place.
What's on your face be? Don't say you.
They will take selfie.
Continue. I sit on my lap, baby.
How much did they pay you to sleep underwater?
Papa, they don't pay me.
No vex. Just.
They use bonnet. Now I sleep anyhow. I want to sleep like this. I want to put my leg.
That's why I want to ask you one question quickly. You get girlfriend?
Baby, we go way back. I was there for you when money no day.
You been leave me, I remember. You leave me.
Thank you very much, Naija.
Congratulations, Mona. Clap for them.
Come over him here, though.
No, that killing our brother, how we don't survive.
If you drink milk, you don't lose.
This is not never do competition.
How much they your account? If I long.
Good night. Peace before you sleep.
And those in
I want to share my face
$100,000
be for this place.
What's on your face be? Don't say you.
They will take selfie.
Continue. I sit on my lap, baby.
How much did they pay you to sleep underwater?
Papa, they don't pay me.
No vex. Just.
They use bonnet. Now I sleep anyhow. I want to sleep like this. I want to put my leg.
That's why I want to ask you one question quickly. You get girlfriend?
Baby, we go way back. I was there for you when money no day.
You been leave me, I remember. You leave me.
Thank you very much, Naija.
Congratulations, Mona. Clap for them.
Come over him here, though.
On you. How many times?
2 times.
Do you cheat on your wife?
No.
Like if it was a man doing it to a woman, I wouldn't tolerate it. So she's a clown. She's funny.
I don't know why I'm uncomfortable. If fathers could sleep with their own children, what about others?
A mother's intuition is nearly never wrong.
The guy will continue to cry.
That's not true. She's left. So you don't know why she did it, but she's hit you with something. Then you wake up and then you pick up and then you move on. Are you sleeping with her mother and her sister?
Yeah.
Confession. Showing Thursdays, 12 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Yes, welcome back. Now, still on top of the Good Morning Naija show. Be this on this morning, and I will tell you, say, the better conversation and sit-down talk we will get this morning. As we want to talk about the mega transformers where BC won't enter inside Nigeria. And Abuja will be the first city we go gain from inside that mega transformer. I get with me for inside the studio, although say they join me from Zoom, Oga Emeka Ojuko. Him, now Oga Passakwata for nepa.ng. Oga Emeka, I don't know whether you hear me. Good morning and welcome. I don't know whether you hear me. Good morning, Oga Emeka.
I hear you.
Thank you. Good morning and welcome. So before we enter inside this matter, we concern mega transformers and how the thing will use help improve the light situation for Nigeria. We'll get small reports we concern them where we would like make our country people then watch, make them for fit understand proper waiting EBC this matter they are all about. We could go take the report. So they come back to get this conversation with you after this time.
The nation capital wey be Abuja go be the first to receive super transmission transformer wey the federal government order from Siemens under the Presidential Power Initiative. Now the Minister of Power, Engineer Abubakar Aliyu, disclose am when him dey inspect transmission projects for Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Come say the mega transmission say na this week then go install am. Engineer Aliyu say the government dey plan to improve the transmission capacity for transmission company for Nigeria with additional 1,000 megawatts through the Abuja Ring project. Him say the Ring project for Abuja dey funded by a loan of $170 million from the French Development Agency. Him say the project dey about 6 and it dey over 90% completed and hopefully fit dey completed by November or December.
And I don't hear that one. So now the matter be that one. So we want to talk about this mega transformers them and how the thing will use help the light situation for inside the country. Okay, Emeka, welcome once more as you join me on top this matter.
Thank you, my sister. Good morning, everybody.
Thank you. So make we even look at the matter with the gram before we even talk about, the PPI. We could talk about the mega transformers then gongo. What is the difference between mega transformer and the normal transformer we would use? So help us explain. What's in the mega transformer?
Okay, mega transformer are the type where they carry really high voltage power. Okay, to step and down for the smaller ones that they use. Okay, most of us within our houses they feed the accommodate those 33 kVA lines. Those ones where they give like almost 24 hours supply. But these mega ones, okay, go they carry 300 and 230 something megavolts. They come. So the load where they carry the very transmission lines, then they step up down so that we can use it for our house. If that kind of power with that thing they carry enter anybody's house, the house go burn.
So they will come step and down so that people go feel use them. So what will be the importance and the benefits of this mega transformer now? Where they different from the normal transformers we BC would use, especially as BC they go see step and down for us to fit use them.
Sorry, I know you have your question. Well, ask me.
I say, what will be the benefit of these mega transformers now, especially as it be say, if they carry high voltage, if we knock our things then for inside our house, and as it be say they go see step them down, what will be the difference between them and the normal one we would use, where data our level?
Well, the difference I'm going to explain. Those ones are supposed to carry high voltage. The other ones put the voltage is they step and down so that those ones where they are around our house and office areas will fit use the power.
Okay, so obviously they're more important past the other ones them?
Well, nah, not be say they're more important as such. All of them they're important. Okay, but for the challenge you'll get for the sector right now, I say the distribution transformers, those ones who receive our neighborhoods, right? Most of them don't they old. So they get to bring in and the gencos, the companies where they produce power, then get excess underutilized capacity. Then they fit generate because our system no fit carry the power where they will fit generate. So these mega ones now are meant to wheel out those are meant to help us so that we fit use that underutilized capacity and then push them into the distribution network so that we can safely use them for our houses and for our offices.
All right. So talking about generation of power, we know say Nigeria so far, what will they generate? If you compare them to other countries like South Africa, it be like say will be my will never start at all. So through this partnership where we say federal government don't create for inside this light matter, they don't talk say they go get about 20,000 megawatts. But so far they say they go first release 10,000 megawatts. How this 10,000 megawatts will fit use help the light situation for the common man for inside Nigeria?
Well, if we go fit reach that level of production, it will help us. But even if we reach that level of production, we will not fit export them into the grid. You understand? Now there will be our distribution and transmission network, they're very, very poor. They never do any major upgrades since 1960, 1970 something. Very old equipment. So part of this waiting these transformers goes work now and these Siemens projects now to upgrade the system. Once you upgrade them, we go fit produce more, right? And we go fit put out more into the grid so that people go fit use. Okay. If people don't get power for their houses, economy no go fit move well. If you know they get power for office and company, economy no go be fit move well. prices of, because we get to use other sources now to generate power, prices of things go dey high for market. So government really need to focus on this power generation, power transmission and distribution to fit stimulate the economy to move well. So I think where this government they try to do with this Siemens power project.
You don't say you've been just talking. When you talk, say if we go fit generate them, it go dey good. You get any doubt, say look like within they likely feasible to achieve, to generate up to 10,000 megawatts soon?
Yes, then go fit generator. In fact, if you look the install capacity of all the different power projects and the IPPs and the other one, the install capacity already don't pass that 10,000, but they don't go fit move out. Our distribution capacity no go fit carry out. So the first phase of this work now, first of all, to increase the transmission capacity and improve the distribution capacity so that waiting we get already go fit move them out, make people begin to use them. Before they talk about now boosting generation capacity.
Okay, so Oga Emeka, very importantly, this whole arrangement now concerning this Siemens and this mega transformers now under the Presidential Power Initiative (PPI), now then you start this joint body to use this one, and this the loan we will carry to use make sure say we do this light matter $170 million, not be small money, it plenty well. As you just talk now, say distribution a major problem we get. You feel say this partnership in any way go fit work to enhance the quality of distribution, especially as you talk, say the equipment and they obsolete?
Well, now part of the thing where government they do now under this initiative. Okay, part of their work now also to upgrade the distribution infrastructure for all the discourse. Now, part of the wahala now the legal regime, the laws where they enforced. Okay. As then the distribution now has been fully privatized. Okay, so these companies now they run the thing under agreements with government. Transmission they for government hand. Then generation now has also been privatized. So now how to now structure the thing so that this money with government put them into distribution where they for companies, private companies hand. And they go take their money back.
And they see the way they laugh because it look like say the arrangement no balance. Some they privatized, okay. And they see the way they laugh because if you like say the arrangement, you get as a B. Some of this sector they privatized, some still they government hand. So who they in charge of generation first of all? Who go come they in charge of distribution? Who go come they in charge of transmission? How we go fit balance this thing to make sure say this power them as they generate them? We go fit distribute them properly. They will go fit transmit them properly to people.
Well, go within the discourse and the dusha. I should say don't notice the number of banks who don't take over some big discourse when they do well. PHED, IBDC, Benin, and all of them when they do well. Now, in all of these companies, government get hand inside. Okay, government own 40%. So bank no go fit actually come in, say they want take over if government no give approval for them to take over. Okay, so now the government somehow, I don't know how they go take do more, but somehow they get to make sure say this money when they put them into the distribution network, say the companies go pay them back. As I talk now loan then take, no be dash. So that $170 million. Then get to pay them back to the people who give them the money. And those loans, even if they say 5% or whatever percent, they never tell us the interest rate too. But no matter how low the interest rate be, it no be small money. Okay, so CBN now they sit down on top of the discourse. Okay, now part of it we they cause their waiting they call their liquidity crisis now because all the money they collect now, instead of them to just put them into their account, CBN they don't tell them, say make them pay them into an account where CBN they control. So they go make sure say the money then they divert and put for other things. So as those things begin to happen, the people where they run and we don't know what thing that they do. Now they see this, now they see now say the banks now don't step in. So they take back the company and appoint another board to run the place.
Okay, so make I just let our country people know, say phone line don't open. Then we put mouth inside this matter because light now waiting they affect all of us. Everybody need electricity. And we don't they talk, say we want make Nigeria light matter change. Time don't reach, make you just talk. Maybe with this new development, we'll fit see better change for inside light. So phone line don't open. WhatsApp number also there. If you call us or ask question, Oga Emeka they here to answer you. So Oga Emeka, you see this light matter, it can't be like say would they run ransom circle without getting it right, because first of all the major reason we make government come out from NEPA to say make we can privatize them now to get them right. So now when we don't privatize, it can't be like say we see they go around the same problem them, especially with this loan we say we take now. People for expect say we forget them right, especially as not be our money would they use. So what do you think say be the real issue with our light situations them, and how we fit really get them right to make sure say everything we concerning the power sector they kajad?
For me, I look and say the whole thing from beginning, from when they started. Now private interest now always spoil the whole idea. Okay, yes, they're supposed to privatize, but when you privatize now, you don't go privatize, can't create monopoly inside the privatization. Right? You get to create an environment with more competition go there inside the sector so that consumers will get choice. Now choice now they drive improvement in services. So if now only one person they supply me, if I invest for my pocket, if I want to go nowhere for me to go, then anything the person they do me, I get to the swallow them. So even though government creates more redress mechanism, okay, inside the privatization process for consumers to complain, but still the redress mechanism no still get as it be, because number one, part of the expenses of the people where they listen to consumers. When I say the expenses now, their accommodation and all that. Now the discourse now they pay. Okay, so if person where they pay your house rent, you they judge in case you get as you go take judge the matter so that you no go to pay your landlord. So but all those ideas the government didn't get. Okay, I look and see they don't really implement them.
Oga Emeka, go help us just help us hold them there.
Their personal matter inside the team.
You go feel help us hold them there, because we'll come back to this, because it's very important, matter be this one we be so we talk about. But we could take Favor call. Favor, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Favor.
Good morning.
Help us quench the voice for your TV so that we hear you well.
Okay. I'm a first time caller.
Congrats, Lobbied, Favor. Welcome. Oh yeah, talk your mind, sharp. If they call us, make it be say you make sure say your line and your network they clear where you did. All right, Olisa, they call us. Olisa, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Olisa. Welcome.
I want to ask about this thing. You know, say they really this matter come now, say something. Make it not be like the mega where they go talk to, they want to increase the price of our NEPA something. Because they don't plan before putting it out. You're supposed to do statistics. Their consultants supposed to tell them. Now you are asking this man question, this Mr. Emeka question now. The answer is not going straight. It's not going straight. Don't let me lie for you. Because their consultants will just tell them, do this. At the end, they will pay the consultant the money, and we, the citizen, will be suffering in it. They will not say that, like, what they told us that time, that our meter will soon expire.
Thank you.
What are they going to do? That's my contribution.
Thank you. Thank you, Oga Emeka. Thank you, Oga Olisa, call us. So, Oga Emeka, you see, say the thing still boiled down to how it go take help and change the situation of light to the ordinary man. Because all of this with Marolin, we do TCN today, transmission company, we do distribution company, we do generation company. All of this, how it go take build, and then with this private presidential partnership like this, so how it go take ensure say it make light matter better for the common Nigerian man. But before you answer that question, we could sharply take this call. We'll come back to that question. Monday, good morning.
Good morning. Let me just tell you the truth. That Emeka is a page. He cannot tell us how it goes. The truth is that if the light is stable in Nigeria, politicians will not have what to use to campaign. For long, they have been using light to campaign. 1,000 watts, they want to increase it. I don't believe that. My complaint now, let me go straight to my complaint. We'll be using a meter that has this card reading meter, the old one that you buy the card, you slot it, the unit will go. Now, Ikeja Electric has stopped it.
Yes.
Forcing people to come and buy another fresh meter of 118,000 naira. Before you recharge, you go round and round and round. Maybe by luck, you see where you recharge. What I'm trying to say that if you get to a time, nobody will bother. Maybe people find their alternative way. You want to buy NEPA card, they will tell you that they are face out that meter, and the meter is working perfectly.
All right, thank you, Oga Monday. Make I let Oga Emeka react to that because it be like so we'll be now also touch like something like that for inside this program. Oga Emeka, you hear what Monday talk about?
Yes, I hear him. He say they don't stop the old meter way.
They carry cards.
Don't give the new meter now way to recharge our alert. I hear what him talk. Make a first answer what Lisa talk. Say how the thing will take impact consumers. Now, to understand, say our already without the transformer where they won't put so okay without this improvement, they don't already structure the cost of power to they go up. So January they go increase up. Around April they go increase up. July they go increase up. September they go increase up. Okay, they already structured the increments, but they will get.
So now every year we go to increase like this, Oga. Now every year we go to increase like this. I dey hear you. Now every year we go to increase them like this. They go every year.
Yes, they're going to increase them. They're going to increase them. Even without this improvement, they don't already say they will increase them. Now, as the power they improve, so then under this their SRT, this service reflective tariff, any person where they enjoy higher power, go they pay more for the power. Person where they enjoy lower power, go they pay less per unit for the power. So as the light would improve, at least for the next 3 years or so, till 2025, we go to see steady increase for power. So make we prepare ourselves for that one. Then the second thing we Monday, I think on Monday,
Monday,
talk,
yes.
Say the new meter to recharge them na problem. I think for most of these disputes, now the first recharge will be a problem. If once they put the meter for you and then they don't activate them quick, then you will get problem to recharge them until they don't activate them for you. So now there where the person get to put pressure, make them go activate the new meter for them. Now I know say these new meters, they run like the old one. No? Okay, then they run like the old one. The way they chop power, okay. So and in confidence, some of their people in house don't tell me say they actually configure the meters to move faster than the old ones because they find money.
Oh wow.
Then they find money. Find money. So the thing get to the chop your power quick so they go fit they recharge more. That's how they want to improve liquidity in the sector. And now we they buy the power now. So now we go to pay it. Now we go to pay it. So as the meter come, expect say if you use 15,000 before, maybe you go double or double plus half. Okay, as the meters come. So for Monday, if you get that challenge, complain to your people to IE. If they don't listen to you, then if you reach out to me through nepawahala@gmail, just send an email to that.
nepawahala@gmail.
nepawahala@gmail.com, and I go see how I go help you to sort the matter.
We go come back to this, but we could sharply take some more calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Marshall, good morning, welcome.
Good morning, Sister Brett.
Yes, so my dear brother, welcome.
I say good morning to our Nepa brother.
They hear you. Oga Nepa, they greet you.
You see the problem where they inside that very thing. I've seen talk. Instead they make mistakes, say the way where they give out is something to individuals. To me, I for said they forgive our Nigerian army engineers, then for run and well. With the way when they talk now, don't they fear? Say every year then go they add. Then go they add, salary no increase. The poor masses go they suffer, even to get the digital meter. Now so will they get wahala. If you go for digital meter, some digital meter then they work and they come they tell us the digital meter go expire. Why we not collect the one where the British people give us? Come and read. This kind of thing what they do. Me, I don't look and say, make we give unto Nigerian army engineers. Then go generate better thing.
Thank you.
This is where we get distribution.
Thank you, Oga Marshall. Thank you so much. We hear your cry. All of us dey inside the same canoe. And unfortunately, be like so Oga Emeka also dey the same canoe because him not be NEPA staff, or he not be disco staff. Him na private person for inside the business. But Monday they stand by. We could take Monday call. Hello, Monday. Good morning.
Emeka has not answered my question. What I said is that the old meter you are using, if you want to recharge, they will tell you cannot recharge. You will be going from one vendor to another. You will be lucky to get where you recharge. By the time you get there, they tell you that they want to phase out the meter. The old meter, they want to phase it out. I mean, Ikeja Electric, why do they want to phase out the old meter? I never talk of activation issue. They keep on increasing. I must say, during lockdown, if I buy 2,005 units, that 2,500 naira card, that is 200 units. But now, 10,000 naira is about 100 units. They keep on increasing it every day without consulting the citizen, and nobody is saying anything. 2005 was 100 units before, year 2020 to now. 100 units now is about 10,000 naira. What type of increment without carrying people along? The old meter, why did they want to face it away? I must tell you, I have enjoyed a lot. If there's no way to find a recharge, find an alternative way. You want to recharge, you move from here to Ikeja, be walking around. They will tell you, go and apply for a new meter.
Thank you, Ogamonde. Thank you. Make we take Chukudi call. We'll come back to this your matter because it did like say he gets solution already. Hello, good morning, Chukudi. Hello, Chukudi, they there? All right, so Oga Emeka, if you dey hear, Monday they talk, say, in problem, no be the new meter because he never still go collect the new one. Say now that's in old meter where they tell and say, he no fit they use again. Now he be say, to manage see where to recharge and now walk. Because of say they no gree make a recharge them. Unto say they say need to change the meter. Say now that one be a problem. Plus including say, they just increase the tariff for the meter anyhow. What's in they buy, the units when they buy for 5,000 before now 10,000. You won't put them out for that matter?
Okay, for the meter, I know say yes, the companies they don't for those old meters they don't decommission them, they put new ones. Okay, but for him we get digital meter before, prepaid meter before, both replace her by themselves. As long as the meter still they work. If na say the meter spoil, right? Then that one I say okay, meter spoil, then it's supposed to buy the but meter still they work. Then I suppose can replace that meter for them.
So Oga Emeka, make a sharply just chip in something here because this situation that waiting my co-presenter Edewo been faced sometime for in house. Okay. In Mama meter, now that's old one where it be like saying a card that they use impute. And all of a sudden, Ikeja Electric tell them say in get to buy new meter. You understand? And by the time they go find out why they get to buy new meter with their own money to buy new meter, then talk say those meters them actually they program to expire after 10 years. But the problem now, it is fair. Say most of these discourse them, they program this thing this way without informing people from the beginning when they buy and say, this meter where they buy now, what I want is store for you. After 10 years, you go need to buy another one, no? Because likely, obviously, somebody like Monday now, and they will no. Say after 10 years, they go buy new meter. So I don't know whether you get information where concern this and how they fulfill do them right for people to get the proper information from the get-go. Say, oh, any meter what they buy, after 10 years or so, it be like say I go redeem my mind to buy a new one.
My sister, that one a story, okay. I know say they go say, okay, meter get shelf life, okay, of maybe 15 years or thereabout. Okay, after which you suppose change them. But if adapt, what thing I even do for this particular thing, don't be say the meter don't expire. Now then change the software for this meters carry the work so you no go fit work again. So it's not as if the meter don't spoil. No, they decommissioned it. So and for this meter like that now when then decommission, they're supposed to replace them. They're not going to tell you go buy new one by yourself. They're supposed to replace the meter for you. Okay, and that's what other discos are doing. You know, my brother called me for say they're gonna come in office for Abuja, they won't change the meter change the meter, say the meter don't they obsolete, they work again. I tell them say no, they're not going to change the meter like that. Before they go tell say meter don't know they work, because in the recharge the meter steady. I said they get what they're supposed to comply with. The law says they must give you a letter, show you some things. If they don't give you that letter, don't allow them to touch that meter. From 3 months ago, now they never come back since. Because know your rights now the key. They're not going to just come change your meter like that. They must show you the problem with the meter before they change them. So for Abuja, then they change them by themselves for those who get those old meters. For Lagos, I don't know what you know.
So again, for people where they Lagos now where they face
you suppose yes.
So for people where they Lagos now where they face this problem, where obviously they don't tell them and they force them and mandate them to buy new meter, even though say their old meter still they okay. You know, based on what you talk now. What you suggest me Lagos people didn't do? Because it be like saying I'm waiting a lot of people for Lagos they go through now.
It's in I say if not them, what these people they do now? No what they do where Abuja they do. Abuja they go come change your meter. They no go decommission them from their office. So for Lagos, there, now what they've done now, they don't decommission for office. So for your house, there, you no go fit load, you no go get power. So it's either you go on direct, that's they go give you a estimated bill while you they gather money to take by meter, or you go and pay them for a meter. But it's not supposed to be like that. Okay, civil society organizations supposed to take this matter up on behalf of the people to push, say maybe discourse, come change them. If you say your meter don't bad, maybe they can't change it. Meter now no become price of meter now no be price of being so. It's very expensive. You had that man 118,000 naira for three phase meter, and it's even higher now, sir. It's expensive. You tell person that's some people they earn salary, maybe they can't carry and come put for inside K meter for us. It's not fair now. So if a man has a meter where they work before, then you will say the meter need to work again. Can't change the meter for him. If he say, okay, after that, he go begin to suffer the pain of, say, him buy 2,005, it finish in 2 days. Then say, he could come pay 118,000 naira. Then he go see the pay how much every day. It's not right. But now your people now for Lagos, they will go take the matter. I know they're there with you now. That's what I did. If I was there with you guys, then maybe I could forfeit, gather people around me to come push it in for them.
You know, say you be NEPA and power activists, you be light activists. So we need person like you here. And I could ask you of advice on what we feed to also push our own causes for Lagos here. But Glory, they call us from Lagos State. We could take Glory call. Glory, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Our prepare meter. Our prepare meter finish. We won't go recharge. They say we not go recharge because we not go recharge. Because they block our prepare meter, say we no go recharge, we go pay 26,000 before we go recharge again. Now I want ask the man. I say the prepare meter finish, we won't go recharge. They no grade us recharge again. They say we go pay 25,000 before we go recharge.
On our own before?
Huh?
On our own money before for the meter?
No, we not owe money. We recharge before. They say I believe they say every month we go to pay 6,500. 6,500 every month. Now we pay July. After the prepare meter finish this in November, my son go recharge the prepare meter. They say we no go recharge again unless we pay 25,000 before we go recharge again. Then block and say we no go recharge. Why it happen?
Which area of Lagos be this? I beg, tell us which area. Which part of Lagos be this?
We just Ijododo.
Okay. All right. Okay, Mek, I don't hear this one. This one, another matter again all together. Because this one be like, say, where hipster like this. So Oga Mek, if you didn't hear me, say that they recharge you that prepaid meter normally before. All of a sudden, they just tell them, say, before they go start to recharge again, I say they go pay 26,000 naira. For what purpose? They not tell them.
Well, I don't, the story no claiming for IO, because before they go say make you pay a particular amount, before you go buy credit. It means say debt for that meter. Okay, don't put debt for the meter where you must clear the debt before you go buy. Now I hear in talk say they pay 6,500 for every month before they go feed buy. So if you say the thing don't gather, you don't accumulate. So they're telling them now say they must pay that 25 that big money now before they go feed pay. So the person will call and get to talk. What make that 6,500 would they pay every month for they go feed buy credit? What will be the reason for that 6,500? Okay, and have they been and they don't pay them every month, or they be miss some months so they make them come gather like that? What will make them they pay that 6,500 every month first before they go buy credit? Make me explain.
But from your experience as person we don't follow power matter, is it possible say a meter where be say owe money, where be say because most meters where owe money immediately you recharge and then they collect their own. So is it possible say meter where owe money, the money will rather accumulate even though they recharge constantly and they come out their own? Is it possible in any way based on your experience?
Well, if debt dey for meter, I know most times, okay, if maybe a new meter, they just install them for you, you may get estimated bill whenever they pay before, they come put on top of the meter, they can't reach payment plan, then they come out the money small. Then maybe for a couple of months, pay the payments, this thing. Then debt fit come from there. Then I know say, okay, again, if a new meter, if they just install them, those 100 units where they follow the meter, where they follow the meter come, you go, it's not free. You go pay for them when they vend at some point. So for this man case now, I would like to hear from him to know exactly waiting cost that 6.5 with them they pay every month before this 25,000 come climb on top the meter. So I'd like to hear from them before I go talk well on this matter.
All right, Meg could take some WhatsApp messages because there are already plenty here. Mr. Priest talks, good morning, my people. My challenge is this estimated billing. In one room, one bedroom, army housing estate, Korodu, I am using AC. My NEPA bill is 30,000 naira. You see, I am not using AC, rather. I am not using AC. And my NEPA bill is 30,000 naira every month. I have tried to complain to the NEPA officials several times. They said it's same everywhere. Please, I need a solution to this. I asked if that's the cartoon my daughter that's the cartoon my daughter. That if the cartoon my daughter is showing, I'll be there showing my daughter is what I'm paying the 30,000 naira for. Please, this is killing us here. Oga Emeka, estimated billing. Now that thing would kill people. Some people now they give 80,000 naira a month for estimated billing. What think people feel do?
No problem very well. It's waiting these people that they do these discourse that they do. Now say when for every transformer for their network, they get a particular amount of load with the enter the power with the enter the transformer. So when they want to build the houses and when the people where they feed from that transformer, they go first of all deduct the people with the unprepaid meter. That one they get the exact consumption we then get, right? Then the balance. Any person we no get meter, then go just share them among them. Okay, they go just, because power has been supplied, power has to be billed for. So if not more the prepaid people own anything we come out, people we no get meter and then we go share the money, they go just share among themselves. So it is bad everywhere, my sister. It's bad. You get one man who just help and resolve. So at some point they give 120-something thousand, 130-something thousand. All kinds of crazy bills. I just resolve another one with 9 people in one compound. Average where they come out for their bill now 1 million. 1 million where we come out, where we knock off for inside. Before this goes on, they hammer them over the past 2 years or so. So it's everywhere. The only way you go feel come out for this estimated billing now to get meter for yourself. If you don't get meter for yourself, then it's every month or rather every time you get to challenge these bills when they come. And they have a simple process for doing it. Okay, if you just write to them. Give them 21 days. If they don't talk to you, you write to NEC. Okay.
I beg, help me repeat the process again.
And then go knock the bill up.
I beg, help me repeat the process on challenging this estimated billing again. You've been saying you go write to them. How?
Yes, them I won't talk so.
Okay.
So you go write to your disco. Either you go send them a physical letter or you send them an email. Anyone will work. If they get their customer care email, send them an email. It will also help if you get the email address of the office where they cover you. If you check for their website, IE website or Ecola Entry website, you'll see the email of the area where they cover you. Send them an email. Give them 21 days. Most times they don't answer you that 21 days. So but just you get to wait 21 days. As that 21 days pass, that email where you sent to them before, forward them to the NEC forum. Okay, for Ikeja, it's Ikeja forum at nec.gov.ng, and then for Eco forum, it is ecoforum.nec@nec.gov.ng. Forward them to them, okay, and then give it 2 months. Now, because of the backlog of work from these 2 forums, then they delay matter. Then they hear them quick. So as soon as that 2 months pass, you know that they don't answer you. Complain to NEC for Abuja, send an email, just they forward the email trails. Okay, and then this complaint where they make that you go petition, you write a petition against NEC forum. Say no agree your case within time.
Okay, time no go there, no vex, make you feel break and down. So how will we reach you if you be say we won't make you explain further to us sharply? How will we reach you for you to teach us further these steps to follow?
Okay, you go feel call my number.
No, not be number, just email address or maybe your social media handle. What will we follow you?
Okay. Twitter is at nepawala.ng, Facebook the same thing. Then if you want to reach me by WhatsApp, you can 081.
If you leave the WhatsApp number first. So if you just go nepawahala.ng from top of Twitter, if you DM you go tell us everything we need to know.
Yes.
Thank you.
At nepawala.ng, you can reach me and then get all the information.
Thank you.
You can also send a WhatsApp message to that number where you just call.
Thank you.
And then
Thank
I
you.
will add you if you send the WhatsApp. See, I have some WhatsApp where they set up where they fit address some of these issues.
Okay.
So if you send a WhatsApp message to that number, okay, you go receive the link to the Telegram and the WhatsApp group.
All right.
Once you join the group,
all right,
there are discourse officials there who can help you to resolve your matters.
All right.
So just mention the case there, then we'll help
all right,
you.
all right. So for those who don't get the number, on a feed just sharply full and on top of Twitter at Nepa Wahala NG.ng for inside Twitter there, maybe Instagram too, and I go see the matter. Okay, Meka, thank you so much as if we lost talk the matter because this Nepa Wahala, so it be like bicycle, you need to end quick. Thank you so much as if we lost put mad for talk. All right, now still on top of the Good Morning Naija show with the Frank Fagbo don tada to tell us dollar matter as Nepa the carry us where we don't know like this. So where dollar the carry us go? Where it go carry us reach? What's be the reason we make the team they be like this and how it take the affect us? After this break, we will join Frank Fagbo for Money Matter.
Olúwa ni olùṣọ́ àgùntàn mi. Ó mú mi lọ sí ìhà omi dídákẹ́ rọ́rọ́. Èmi kì yóò bẹ̀rù ibi kan. Alàgbà, òmíràn ni Gòláyàdì.
Eruku lálá agbégilóko, ọ̀nà gẹ̀rẹ̀ agíjù odò.
Òun la ṣáájú àwọn ọmọ ogun ìlú Finasílẹ̀. Ó di ìhámọ́ra ogun ni látòkè kan lẹ̀ fìlà irin ẹ̀wù orin ló wọ̀ ó ní orúkọ Jésù ìdáhùn nípa òun ló bá fọwọ́ méjèèjì gbé idà sókè àfi.
Abejoye, a Mount Zion film production showing Mondays to Fridays, 9 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk. So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men. So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive. What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who don't get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure, wait till they work for her, no, they work for her. Take care of yourself and...
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top of Wazobia Max TV.
It's good.
A lot of the big tech companies don't reason the matter, say, as the economy, they very, very, very harsh at this point in time. the only way for us to survive, na same way with the retrenched staff. How waiting this one, waiting it mean? The likes of Google, the likes of Facebook, Meta, even Twitter, a lot of people right now don't they sack their staff. They don't look at and say, oh boy, for us to survive for this kind of economy, we guys make sure say we cut down on our costs. As they happen for Obodo Yibo, they hit us heavily for inside we country. My name is Fagbo Frank and this is Money Matter. Some of the stories we get for here, and I say federal government, they don't talk, they don't come out, they don't talk, say, no matter how it be, say they must stop to the subsidized fuel. They must stop to the subsidized petrol for inside the Nigerian economy. And they talk say they go stop by June 2023. June 2023, they talk say they go stop fuel petrol subsidy as regards the petroleum industry we will get for inside we country. Straight into the second story. One of the major things we say hit us this week now based on inflation. Inflation rates don't hit the highest in the last 17 years. 21.09% as with this talk, as with the follow you talk right now. If inflation they at 21%. It never high reached this level in the last 17 years. And if you want to understand, if you check a couple of our previous episodes, you go see me for Inside Market when I go do field shoot. And you find out the price of rice, you find out the price of gari, you find out the price of beans, also find out the price of oil. You can understand, say, as inflation they hit us, they also affect you. Forget all these numbers we see with the call for Inside Studio and we say NBS, which is the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics. Now then they in charge to they give us the numbers and to they monitor the metrics for Inside Market as regards the prices of commodities. Forget all these numbers we say they always call. If you carry your leg, waka go Inside Market, you gonna say some of the products we say they buy, the inflation rates they even higher than waiting with a call for studio as regards 21%. Some of them they as high as 50%. Some of them they have as high as 100%. So this thing now something we say they affect you and they affect each and every Nigerian for inside the Nigerian economy. Straight into the fourth story we get for here from Lagos State government. A total of nothing less than 115 buildings now don't collapse in the last 10 years. What does that one mean? It means on the average, 11.5 houses, buildings, they always collapse each year. And this is a serious matter for inside Lagos State. It means say, a lot of stakeholders and people will say they for this real estate industry and builders and developers, they don't come out, they don't they lament, talk, say, make Nigerians, they very, very careful as to who they patronize, maybe they build their houses. You don't save your hard-earned money over the years, and you don't feel say, okay, at this point in time, I want stop to be tenant. I want turn to landlord. And who you they contract all those building construction they give? Who you they contract and give? Nobody just say because your neighbor get fine face and because you won't help your neighbor. Say that they certified, they be building contractors, and they be people who be say understand a lot regarding that sector. Make you know they patronize quack. Now, waiting the Lagos State government come out, don't tell you at this point in time. Knowing fully well, say nothing less than 115 buildings, 9 done they collapsed in the last 10 years. Straight into the fourth story we get for here also. I know say one of the major things we say you go know, and I say Naija, we get nothing less than 200 million Nigerians. But at this point in time, as regards our population, at this point in time, we don't increase because people they born. You know, say we don't enter cold season again. A lot of people, you know, it's mama and papa they always do for inside house. Population right now don't explode. We don't hit nothing less than 216 million Nigerians as we speak. And who come out talk this one? Now United Nations come out, and even the global population, the population of the world don't hit 8 billion people. What thing go use these numbers do? You go understand, say, any product we say they sell, any market we say they sell, understand, say, the markets they as regards Nigeria. So you go determine how you use channel your marketing so that you go trickle down into sales. You know, so we'll not leave you with our business takeaway segment. Right now, the price of dollar now 798 naira as we speak. I just check them right now before I come online. Before I come on air, 798 naira to the dollar. I got Mr. Mukhtar Mohammed for here. Mr. Mukhtar, you're very much welcome to our famous Money Matter segment.
Thank you, Frank.
What thing they happen to the price of dollar? Most start that way. Why dollar day at 798? I'm not sure you don't read this level for donkey years since our democracy. This is the worst we're having it. What thing they happen?
Well, It don't bad push like that. But the whole idea be say you go ask where it did before we come enter now. Before now, at least 2 weeks ago, I think we don't hit 900. Then all of a sudden we come to 620. Abi. Later on that very day, I say we don't hit. Yesterday again, they say we can't hit 798 like you just talked now. So you see, that's the challenge when we get for this country now. You just go online. Now they just get and they say dollar na 798. It's not supposed to be so. Any developed country, any economy when you get for the world, when you want to check their dollar rate, you will just go to their CBN website. Their bank, the regulator, now then go determine the exchange rate.
But if but for here, because why we get different,
and because now the system, now the problem we get with that the system when we operate, we don't allow the system they so corrupt. When I say we get different exchange rate, we get bureau de change exchange rate, we get parallel market exchange rate, we get government exchange rate, we get import and export exchange rate. But CBN don't come say, okay, they want to reduce them only to one exchange rate. Now they bring and come to the import-export exchange rate. Now they see they get the bureau de change exchange rate. Remember saying now CBN they give bureau de change dollar again like they do them before.
Yeah, they don't talk
so now bureau de change they source for their dollar. So they say, okay, now market forces now they determine the price of the dollar. But you need to ask, waiting me the parameter when you take determine which one be market forces. How be say Naira can exchange, can reach 900 or 700? There's no point when Naira and Naira go sell up to 700. Now, what would they call them? Speculators. Speculators that then did the market. What would they call speculators? People when we say they just did there, just hold the money. If it go up, I go buy more. Or I go no any fundamentals, nothing. So now speculators they drive the money like that, go up, Naira and the dollars. Currency speculators. And you say EFCC don't they go after some of them.
But sure, if you say the fact say EFCC don't they go after some of them, especially the bureau de change operators, now you make the price of dollar at least come down a little bit in the last 2 weeks.
No, not be that one. That one hard, but not be that one. Be the thing will make price of dollar come down for the past week. Be say, you know, so when CBN come with that their policy,
redesigning of the
naira. Most of the naira when they help dollar go up, not the inside banking hall. Those money they outside the banking hall. The other day with kidnappers, the other day with terrorists, the other day with bandits, or the day with corrupt Nigerian politicians.
Some of them even inside soccer.
Corrupt Nigerian politicians and all that. And then they keep that money. So now that money, now they pursue that dollar. Because they want to change them from naira to dollar. So that they go feel whole and they go feel, because they don't want to keep them for bank.
Yeah.
So now when CBN come with that policy, what they call people say fear can't catch them. So all of them, when they bring out the naira, say, oh, we need to change this naira. So the bureau they change people to one can take advantage of it and say, oh, we'll go change for this amount. Either you carry your naira go, or you just change that for the amount where we want to change that. So now where demand and supply can they happen with that. So now that reason, now you see the thing just, they crash, they come down. Then couple say CBN can say, bureau they change to any amount when you collect to naira, when you bring and come back, you must do KYC. You must tell us how you take get them. You must tell us how much you go. You know, go pay past 5 million or 15 million. And we go link them to all your BVM. So them too they fear because they need to. So what will happen now be say, most of those nairas in their house, they try to pursue dollar. Then fear, bureau de change, they fear. Because when you're there for speculation space, two things you go they fear. You go they fear, say, may fear not catch you. And may you not too they greedy. So when fear and greed, they inside market, at the same time, especially when you be speculator, your finger go burn. So now make we see say the thing fall from 900 to 600 and something before they recover. This one na dog eat dog fight we dey see for the time being. As our politicians, as they say, some of them won't get the dollar. As they release them now because it go easy for them to release dollar to get naira now than to them to carry their naira when they don't hold so much. We go see say supply go there. So we expect say they go get some. The difference not go say much with the official window with time.
But if you take a look at within speculations, they say the US don't talk say it gets some people who get stockpile of dollars. Within that I mean they don't keep dollars in large quantity. Especially they were specific about it, especially for inside Africa. And they don't talk say a lot of these people will say get this stockpile of dollars. Talk say if their dollar if they printed below 2021, talk say they no go collect them again. If you say that you don't hear about that speculation and what you got to say regarding that,
US don't come
in just a few sentences.
That one are fake news. So that one to contribute. That make you see say that week That time when they say one change our money, this will come out. US not say anything like that. That one are fake news. At least from now, it never come authoritatively from the US government. Maybe now waiting they think, but they never make them official.
So what's the way forward? Final statement.
The way forward now make we begin to produce what we eat. If we begin to produce what we eat, nobody will look for dollar. And again, we get, like I say, greed again. Ordinary Nigerians too.
Make we they produce
waiting with the eat. And make you don't need dollar, no go with dollar.
Make we they produce waiting with the eat. That's what I mean. Anything where we say we they consume for inside this country, make sure say now you the producer, not the way to fight dollar with that. Pre. You don't hear that punchline.
This is why you talk like this. We like a tough call because our politicians and rich men, they know that WhatsApp group at all. Now here now go draw the curtain. Thank you to everybody who joined hand and body together to make the show move forward this morning. My name now Precious Enyi. Follow me on top of social media at Precious Enyi Official, Precious ENYI Official. The station for all her social media handle, Wazobia Max. Wazobia Max NG and Wazobia Max and Wazobia TV NG. Now the two social media handles we go follow for all platforms. All right, we could draw the curtain. Tomorrow on another day, we will see them again. Take care.